Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta. So, I have a bunch of different separate parts in the video that explains about the operators, the vehicles, and like the weapons, the classes, and also in the end I'll be talking about the FOV slider that they added. And make sure that you guys watch to the end of the video. So you guys will need to hear all about this, and when I'm posting this, it'll probably be on the day that the beta is ending. So I'm just gonna tell you right now that I think this beta was actually pretty good. As you can see in the air right there's kind of a little bug, but they should be able to fix that when the full game gets released sometime. But other than that, I find everything that's in this video really cool, and make sure to stick to the end, and because you can hear what I have to say, in my opinion, about this Call of Duty. And yeah. So as you guys can see, there are some classes to choose from. And as you level up, you can gain all these other classes right here, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But for my level, which is rank 5, I just have only 5 classes opened, and I've tried the XM4. That's what I tried in the beta, and it's actually really good. It's actually a really good gun. Kind of reminds me of the M4A1 from Modern Warfare. It's just really good. I really like this pistol. I think it's actually a really good secondary to have. And I actually found myself using this quite a lot. The MP5 is just, you guys already know, it's really good. I also tried that in the beta, and there are some differences in the gun sounds. But other than that, they kind of feels a little different. I don't know like what to pinpoint that, but it feels good. Then you have I used this a couple of times. But anyways, some of these weapons are actually pretty good. And for the perks, you just have like the regular perks: Engineer, Paranoia, Tactical, Massive, Flak Jacket, and just have just regular perks, just regular. And then you have the tactical grenades, and you can get a stim shot and smoke grenade and a decoy grenade, and then you can have your lethal, and then you can have your field upgrades. Now to check the motion blur settings. So as you guys can see, I have motion blur settings enabled right now, and if you turn a motion blur settings on, it will look like this. So you can see there is motion blur, definitely. And when you're ADSing, you can also tell it's motion blur. I play with this off because I don't really like motion blur, and I don't know why, but it feels smooth, but like it's still a little bit, you know, it's still like not really good. I just personally wouldn't use it. And then, sorry, I gotta hide from the enemies here. And then you have no motion blur, and this, it looks better, but I could play with this, but sorry, just had to kill that guy real quick. I mean, I could play with this, but it doesn't really seem, but it seems kind of, how do I put this? It seems kind of rough. Like, it seems a little bit laggy. But other than that, I definitely prefer the no motion blur settings. I am on the map right now called Armada, and what is really cool about this map is that there's a ton of different details and textures. Like, look at that. There's sharks swimming around down here. Just look at that. There's literally sharks swimming down here. And as you guys can see, right here, they actually added details in on the things they use. Submarines. I believe these are submarines, yes. So it's actually so cool how they added details to that, and I think they did actually a great job for a beta. It's probably a really good beta that I've played. Other than that, you can also drive boats in this on this map, and there's also capsized ships here. Like, I'm not too sure if you can swim to them and climb on. Yeah, you can climb onto them, but I think that detail is actually really cool. And on some other maps, there's also different routes to get around, so that is also really cool. And other than that, yeah, I think the details and textures on the maps that they added, like rust and everything, is actually super cool. I think that's amazing. Another thing you guys can do is you can actually drive your own boats. As you can see there, he's driving a jet ski, and I'm actually driving my own boat here. So there's a ton of jet skis on this map. You can even fire a turret. Like, on the maps, especially the snow one, with the snowmobiles and the tanks, like, they added some really cool ships and stuff to this, like, and vehicles. It's actually amazing how to do this. I really like it. So you have all the jet skis lined up there, which you can also hop on from the ship. And, well, unfortunately, I just got blown up there. But the ship aspect in driving all these vehicles to this game is actually really cool, and I'm really glad that they added that. So for the loading screen, I think this is actually really cool. And the operators, I think some of these operators are really cool. I'm really glad they added woods to this. I think that was actually amazing. But I like this guy as well. I'm running woods right now, but I also run this guy, and she's also really cool. She is cool as well. I'm just not a huge fan of these guys, really. Oh, that guy's yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I think it's actually really cool how they added some of these free operators. And you can also check your progression and see all of your weapon unlocks here, which I think is reminding me of Black Ops 4 right now. But you can also change your clan tag, your emblem, your calling cards, and this is just the beta, so once the full game comes out, you'll be able to change your background image, top calling cards, and your top medals, which I think is also very great. And your character, just the regular point of view of your character over here, and this is like any other Call of Duty, so there's nothing too different. I think that they did this pretty well, and yeah. So the question that we have all been waiting for is the FOV slider good? Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what does the FOV slider feel like just on 90. It doesn't feel that good. Alright, see, it like on 0 it's not good at all, so it's like unplayable. But if you go all the way up to 100, which should be normal, it feels better. Just that you can't see all around you like it regularly would be. But when you compare all this, like, my snipes feel good and everything, but when I go to settings and I turn this all the way up to 120, it pulls me back so much. And the first time I played in this, like this 120 Feild Of View, it's gonna sound cringe, but I literally felt like a god. I was rushing everybody during my gameplay, and I didn't care who killed me or how I died at all. I just rushed in every fight I had because I actually like it. It's really smooth. I love the movement. And personally, I think it feels better, even though I haven't really played with 120 or anything like Feild Of View. I haven't played very many games with this, but it's like the first time I tried it out, and I think it's actually really cool. And if I pick up Cold War, I will definitely. Okay, so for now, I'll be telling you guys about what I thought about this beta. So what I thought about this beta was that I thought that the maps that they showed here were actually really good maps. I love that there are a bunch of hidden things in the maps, like sharks. And there's one branch on this map that you guys see here in the gameplay right now, where there's also a branch connecting two little, like, things of land, like lands, like right here. As you guys see, there's a really nice peak there, really nice high ground peak. So you can go down on that little ramp there. As you can see, that actually really helped me to kill that guy right there. That was helpful. And yeah, so you can get high ground and anything. This game is actually really good, so make sure you guys buy this game when it comes out fully. This is probably gonna be good. Alright, peace out, guys.
That's a hard fail, MI6.